Before every meal, gulp down 10 kilos of tap water, then immediately do 100 push-ups. I'd force myself until my stomach churned like a storm, then I'd pretend to be absolutely famished, stuffing food into my mouth like a madman. When the warden came around for his patrol, I timed it just right, then suddenly threw up right at his feet. Disgusting, messy, completely undignified, but that's exactly what I wanted. The guards, afraid of angering their superiors, rushed to send me to the infirmary. The nurse checked me and said it was a water quality issue and I just needed some rest. That's when I played weak. Told the nurse I couldn't hold it in. I had to go to the bathroom. She didn't want to risk anything, so she arranged for another inmate to accompany me. What she didn't know was that inmate was my partner Lake. As soon as we entered the restroom, I yanked off the foredrip and tossed it in the trash. Then I climbed onto the toilet seat, pulled out a hidden tool set from the ceiling. I pried open the cabinet door in the wall. Right behind it was a narrow tunnel. Once inside, I restored the cabinet door to its original position. At the other end of the tunnel was the tool room. Lake and I pulled out two pre-prepared wooden frames, lay inside them and hid beneath the transport vehicle. That way we could avoid the guards' inspection mirrors. Once the vehicle left the prison, we waited until it stopped at a gas station. There we quietly dropped down, circled around, reached the blue getaway car waiting for us. Prison break flawless. But that was only step one of my plan. My real target was to rob the underground vault. It was the day of the annual racing championship. Crowds, cars and even more money. Back in prison, our friend Mike locked eyes with Jack as the race was about to begin. Then he walked over and started shouting, "You're trash." On the surface it looked like a fight. In reality they were deliberately stirring up chaos. The two started grappling, and just as the guards moved in, a swarm of other inmates attacked them. A full-scale riot erupted in the prison. The warden immediately ordered a lockdown. Everyone was on high alert. Even the nurse was sealed inside a restricted area. What the warden didn't realize was that I had predicted his every move. In the chaos, the inmates smeared soy paste over surveillance cameras, sealed the windows with trays and aluminum foil, all to buy me time, because on race day, all revenue was collected in cash, sent through a pipeline to the underground vault, and only after the race ended would the armored trucks take it away. To force everyone to use cash, my partner had already planted a homemade bomb at the signal base station. With one blast the entire network was crippled. No QR scans, no card swipes, cash only. Lake and I slipped into the garbage chute, arrived at the construction zone on B1 level, where Jimmy had been waiting and hiding. Our plan was to blow open the pipeline, use a high-powered vacuum, suck all the money out. I pulled the materials from my backpack, quickly prepped the explosives, then packed the bomb into a canister, slid it down the pipeline. The moment it hit the bottom, a massive explosion rocked the vault.